The Pacific Climate Warriors are a collective of activists, of artists, of grassroots workers, of community organizers and educators who are all just ordinary people living in the islands and within the diasporas of the islands, who are very concerned about climate change and who want to do everything they can to fight for their Pacific Islands.
This generation is drawing the line here. No more excuses, no more unmeasurable targets, no more corporate bullying, no more silencing our voices. No more putting profits before our future.
Something that the Pacific Climate Warriors organized actually a couple months ago was to try and get more Pacific Islanders out to the climate strikes. We saw the strikes last year didn't have many Pacific Islanders show up. A lot of our young youth and our young Indigenous and Brown youth don't feel like the climate space or the environmental space is somewhere for them to be because it has been dominated in the past by Palangis, by Pakeha. And, you know, it's never been a movement that had many brown voices involved. And so this year, we wanted to make sure that all our Pacific Islander youth feel like that was a space for them.
Yeah, so why I chose to be involved with the Pacific Climate Warriors specifically, rather than the plethora of other organizations, was because it had the word Pacific. Climate justice is important to the Pacific because they're literally facing the harshest consequences. Our islands are literally sinking. The water is literally swallowing our islands. And our people's stories and our leaders aren't being involved with the conversations that are happening on the other side of the world. Why? I don't know, and that's crazy. And I see that as an injustice. And I see that our people should be in those conversations. And that to me is the injustice.
We often look at textbooks and think, wow, like, we come from such a great line of people and our ancestors were amazing. While now you can be those ancestors. Your descendants are depending on it, and the choices you make today will really write the history of tomorrow.